A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first. Salvatore Rivera gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Barrett. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. 1 out. Standing in, number 1. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A shot down the first base line. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
Come on.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Standing in, number 1. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center.
Go hard, you're scoring, go hard!
Alvarado rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy.
At the plate, Terrence Gore, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Terrence Gore.
The 0-1. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit them.
Number 1 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Guerrero has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Tulsa Drillers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Salvatore Rivera notches his third win of the year. Andres Machado struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double A Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Neal will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Now at the plate, number 1. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Alvarado on second. Thompson at first. 2 out in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless. So striding in, Brian De La Rosa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Chopped weakly to the left. Vasquez charging this one. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, DeAndre Calita. He singled his last time up.
DeAndre Calita.
Hit on the ground to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2 minutes. Striding into the box, number 1. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he is in there.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. but he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kyle Farmer. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Barrett scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box, Alfonso Vasquez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Stepping up now, number 1. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Collins over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Brian De La Rosa. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Relay, hit me.
Stacy heads for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th. Ready for another chance, Matthew Malloy. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Number 1 is there, and he has it for the out. And they will not risk it. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Tulsa Drillers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Bryant Costello gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series. Paul Fellows will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that's the 2nd out. Now batting, number 1. He's got a chance to add on to what's already
here, and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Bedelia on the move, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and 2 left.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas.
The 2-2.
Brett Barrett.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, Ray Stacy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Vasquez at 2nd with 2 down. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner from 2nd is in to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on 2nd, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number. Stepping in, Ray Stacy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 down.
No runner, no runner. Get hold, get hold.
Now at the plate, number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
And again a throw, and the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Now at the plate, DeAndre Calita.
Right fielder, DeAndre Calita.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. The base hit. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits. Digging in once again, Ray Austin.
Ray Austin.
The 0-2 delivery. Smoke toward third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Stepping into the box, number 1. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Alfonso Vasquez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hit in the air out toward left. Number 1 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, number 1, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Digging in the switch hitter, Alfonso Vasquez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Alfonso Vasquez.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Number 1 is there, and he has it for the out. So digging in now, Ray Stacy.
Designated hitter, Ray Stacy.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Gonzalez takes it in. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Number 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now the 2-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-0. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bedelia. And that's the second out of the inning. So digging in with a chance to win it here, DeAndre Calita, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Right here, on the bag.
Vasquez right there. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even. Next will be the designated hitter, Ray Stacy. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 1 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now this crowd finds their club.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Robinson Medina earns the victory out of the bullpen. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double A Texas League. Today we wrap up this 4. At the plate, number 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Gone!
So coming to the plate, number 1. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1, here it comes. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, if I was...
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Terrence Gore. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Into the box now, Ray Stacy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter.
Settling in now, Elvis Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2. Number 1 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Pick up the ball, stand right here, on the back, on the back.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Trace Thompson digs in as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the 1st out. Now at the plate, Randy Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Randy Gonzalez.
From the stretch. Swinging a soft liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And a relay home. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but stepping into the box, number 1. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding forward now is the DH, Ray Stacy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Smoked on the ground left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Evening baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Texas League's North Division and the Texas League's South Division. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Merle McGee, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Vasquez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2. Swing and a looper to left. Lowry sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Duke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Digging in, Oscar Caballero, and their runners at the corners now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field. Smolinski is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Boone Devine. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And there's one away. So striding forward now, number 1. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Lowry giving chase. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Drilled to first. Sanchez is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Robbie Green. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Robbie Green.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And a desperation throw there, but it's way late as he got himself an infield single. Bobby O'Neill will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Having to abandon his team and friends mid-campaign can be distressing to a player. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Nashville Sounds and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 1, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Rodriguez makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books tonight. So now it's Mark Canha. He threw a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In now, Johnny Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Johnny Rodriguez.
Hit on the ground to third. There's Sogard for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 1.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Rodriguez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gil Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. McGraw is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dale Whiters. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Striding in once again, number 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McGraw is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Now in the box, Henry Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Henry Sanchez.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Every coach will tell you, well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine.